Well, hello, Crashing In Podcast, and today I'm joined by Myles Newman. This is the second upload of the week, and the first upload this week was with Sean Gamble, Walsh and the Plagiarists. It was an absolute brilliant interview, but wasn't really much of an interview. It was more of like a taking the piss, just normal conversation, talking music and rock and roll stories and more. It was absolutely great, and it was such a good laugh. Like editing, I just couldn't stop laughing. So like, please check it out if you haven't already. Bit of a long one, but it's worth it. Today I am joined by Myles Newman and his band, and they played at the Kaleidoscope event at the Night Owl. And when they were playing, it was absolutely packed out. On that night, opening was Soul Underground, then Sugar Thief, then Myles Newman were the headliner band. They're a bit of a indie alternative band, and if I have to say, they're a bit psych at times, a bit folky. They're really cool, man. They're really, really cool, and their act is cool. Like there was this part of the gig where like I didn't video this, and one of the musicians in the band, I think it was the keyboardist, and he just set fire to his wallet, I think, or something like that. But it sounds real, like a really little thing, but it was very effective. Like at the actual gig, it kind of, I don't know, it adds a bit, I don't know, a bit of detail, something like that. It just adds a bit of coolness to the band. Really good gig, really good music as well, and really glad I got Myles Newman on. And this interview, again, it was an absolute brilliant one. It was funny. Also, I forgot to warn people on the last podcast, there was a bit of swearing, but in this podcast, I'm just going to say there's a bit of bad language and that. So if you're easily offended, I don't know, watch it anyway, but listen anyway, or whatever you do. Like, I want you to listen, but I'm just going to warn you, there's a bit of swearing and that. So like, that's rock and roll though, isn't it? Obviously, if it was on radio, there wouldn't be any swearing, but like with YouTube, I think we can just about get away with it. But yeah, I'm going to get on with the podcast, a bit of a shorter one today. Hope you're all having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all in a bit. Also, before that, made a bit of a mistake. The gig was at the 5th of May or something like that. It was at the start of the month, not last month. Also, their new single, Sophie, is out now on streaming platforms, and the music videos on YouTube. Going to play a bit of it on here, but go over to their YouTube channel and watch the music video. It's great, and the song is absolutely brilliant. But I'm going to play the song now. Hope you enjoy.
Guess I'm not to could tell lies that I thought was true. Make it make sense to me, Sophie.
That was Sophie, new single out now on streaming platforms, YouTube. Go and save it. Absolutely brilliant track. And here's the interview. Well, hello, Crashing In Podcast, and I'm with Myles Newman and his band. You want to say hello?
Hello.
Do you want to all say your names, what you play in the band, and that? Well, Myles Newman, you want to start?
Yeah, I'm Myles. I play vocals and guitar.
I'm Mark, I'm a little drummer boy.
My name's Tristan and I slap the bass.
My name's Luke and I slap the guitar.
My name's Brian and I play guitar and keyboard.
Have you played in Birmingham before? Or?
We have a few times, yeah. It's like where we played the majority of our shows, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
You want to talk a bit about the gig tonight? Or?
No, not really. Splendid setup with thanks to Liam and Connor for organising it, Kaleidoscope. We got the good friends Sugar Thief playing before us, hometown legends, and Soul Underground as well, Staffordshire band. They're amazing from what I've heard. So yeah, stoked.
So how long have you all been together like now?
God, it's throwing it back a few years, isn't it? Like?
At least 3 years, isn't it?
Yeah, well, basically me, Mark, and Luke, we played as a three-piece for like a year or so in Birmingham. That's where we sort of started, and then we've had a bit of a sort of, I don't know, round robin of people playing in my band. Basically, we had a good friend Paige play bass. Village Bully. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She was great on bass. And now we've got Tristan.
Sorry, Paige.
Yeah, sorry, Paige. But she's going to play with us soon. And then Ed and Tristan basically joined this time last year, basically.
So what motivated you to form a band?
I don't know, to be honest. It was just a bit like, it was just sort of like, we didn't really make a conscious decision. It was just sort of, it had to happen. Because me and Luke went to a music college together. That's where we met. And then I was like, well, I'm making music at home on my own and I'm playing all the instruments. And I asked Luke if he knew anyone who played drums. And that's when I met Mark. Because Luke,
a little skate.
Yeah, we went for a little skate, didn't we? Yeah.
Fred.
And a little McDonald's. And he won me. He won me at first sight.
So how did you all meet?
Well, yeah, as I said, Luke and I went to college.
I saw Myles playing for Sunflower Lounge.
Oh, Sunflower
Did you?
Lounge.
When you guys were like, must have been a lot younger then.
Yeah.
We all were. But yeah, I remember kind of liking it, but I was because I
kind of liking it.
Well, because I was so sick of live music, working in a music venue.
Yeah.
But that says a lot that I didn't hate it. Do you know what I mean? That says loads.
I'll sleep well tonight.
Good. So have you got anything upcoming with releases music?
Yeah, we're going to play. Huh?
Funny you should say that.
Yeah, funny you should say that, actually, yeah. Well, we're playing 3 new songs out of 4 from an EP that's coming out. But we're playing 2 singles tonight that are brand new, and 1 other that's on the record, but it's not a single. So we're going to announce it. By the time this comes out, it'll be announced. So you'll see it. That's it.
So whenabouts will the EP be out? Or?
Around June time. It's like basically a month from now. The first single's coming out in 2 weeks. So. Yeah.
So are you going to do any gigs or tour or anything like that for the EP?
Well, we want to. We've got a bunch of gigs, sort of up and down the country, I suppose. We've got one lined up in Liverpool in June with Spill Milk Society, Assels, and Louis Myles, who was just with us a moment ago.
Genius.
Yeah, genius. Yeah, amazing musicians.
Takes you on sonic odysseys.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah, and that's and then we got a couple others in like hometowns and stuff. So yeah.
So let's talk about like gigs, and can you recall like your first gig together as a band, and what was your like nerves like when you came to that first ever gig?
I think our first gig was at the Sunny as a 3-piece.
Yeah.
And we were playing with a good friend of mine, George Pennell. And we played there like 2019, and that was our first show.
Yeah.
But our first show as us lot, as like a 5-piece, was, I don't know.
February or March. It was March.
It was around, it was like around like this time last year. So
It was around Luke's birthday.
with this setup, we've been a 5-piece for a bit. But yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah.
So was it like shitting yourself when it came to your first gig together as a band, or what was you like about that?
Miles was physically
No, we're
sick.
confident.
we were just excited to be on stage.
Yeah.
I remember I said to Paige that year, I was like, right, this year's goals, I want to play the Sunfire Lounge because I don't know who can play there, because I'd never been like to shows and stuff in Birmingham before coming to college here. And then I was like, I want to play Sunny, that's like my aim, and that was our first show.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was sick.
Yeah.
So, but no, we weren't.
No.
We were excited.
Yeah, cool. So how would you say you developed as like musicians when it comes to performing throughout the years?
We just played more instruments. There's Liam. We're in the interview, bro. This is going live to the World Wide Web.
Sorry, lads.
No, it's fine, bro. It's fine. That's Liam.
Yeah. So, do you want to do that question again?
Yeah.
I'm keeping that bit in though.
Dude.
But how would you say you developed as performers in a gig, like performing live? Like,
I don't know if I just wrote more complicated songs,
yeah,
and I just forced these guys to learn them, basically.
My fingers hurt.
Yeah, Tristan's fingers hurt. That's not even from bass playing.
Yeah.
But then I just wrote more complicated songs, and as I developed as a songwriter, I got better at piano and stuff, so I included more parts. So that's when I looked for a keyboard player, and Ed answered the call.
Yeah, nice one.
Like the magician he is.
He just, as if it were magic, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, what would you say like your music's about, more or less?
As in like lyric wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff about my home county of Shropshire. Represent. And that's like a lot of that, and honestly a lot of gibberish.
Yeah.
A lot of gibberish. I sort of write whatever comes to mind. I sort of like freestyle it.
Yeah.
And then I'll like attach meaning to it after. I'll be like, oh, that's about that. That's basically it. A lot of the time it's gibberish.
Yeah. When it comes to songwriters, like, have you got any inspiration? Like,
more recently, a lot of Ry Kuda, JJ Cale,
nothing wrong with JJ Cale,
no,
man.
JJ Cale's incredible.
Yeah.
And like a lot of more bluesy stuff recently.
Yeah.
A lot of Ry Kuda though, and a lot of 10cc as well. We've recently found a love for 10cc. Yeah, good morning, Judge. So yeah, that for this collection of songs, them lot. Yeah, I'd say.
Cool. So, is there anything else like you like to talk about for the interview that you like put out there?
Yeah, Luke smells incredible today. I gotta say.
What, me?
Yeah.
I'm sat
What do I
right
smell
next to
like,
him.
Miles? Describe it in great detail.
You smell like you just got your ears pierced.
Yeah!
He just had his ears pierced
Oh,
today.
nice one.
So
Celebration,
Luke is looking especially handsome today.
Yeah, if you can see it, you'd be...
It looks like an elf.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but go and check out the rest of my band's music. We've got Ocean Ivy,
Ocean Ivy.
El Cid, and Brian Lightning.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah,
All on Spotify and all that, like.
Yeah.
Oh, soon.
Yeah,
Cool.
soon.
Do you want to talk to the people that don't know, like, where you can access your music and your socials and that?
On Tinternet and on Spotify and on YouTube and shows. Come to a live show.
Yeah.
Come say hello.
When's your next live show?
Mate, you're out.
17th or no 28th of May in
Yeah.
Shrewsbury.
Oh, cool. cool.
The
A bit of a
Golden
distance for me.
Yeah,
Golden
yeah.
Town.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
playing one in Liverpool after that in June. So.
Oh, nice one, nice one. Have you got any recommended musicians?
Apart from
Independent.
Ocean Ivy,
Yeah.
Alcid, and
Yeah.
Brian Lightning, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Anyone outside the band type thing?
Eminem.
Yeah,
Eminem.
Sugar,
Meek.
yeah, Sugar Thief,
Yeah.
and the Buzz Aliens, 1212, Tom Clancy's Curb Dogs, Brain Food, Jackie. Shout out all them guys, legends, legends in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So finally, have you got? Oh, sorry.
No, go
I
on.
just said they were being forged.
Oh,
Yeah, they're being forged into legends. Yeah.
Oh. So, final question: have you got anything inspiring to say to the listeners?
I think that question's for Mark. Keep your pussy fat. Apart from that, I don't know if we can use that.
Well, you
we
can.
use that?
On
We
YouTube.
can use
It's
that,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, we use that, yeah. That's his inspiring
You're
word.
going to animate this along
Oh,
with our
I
things
can-
in Conniver saying how Miles is draw.
You look like a tech wizard.
Say what?
Are you going to animate this if it's on YouTube, like to match our
Well, I'm going
words?
to use live footage of the band. So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're in tune. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's a fantastic mind.
what. Luke, have you got anything inspiring to say?
I just want to say, keep on trucking, and if you want to get down, you got
Down.
to stick around, man.
Yeah.
You want to say some more?
Do as you will be done by.
Oh, that's a bit deep, that is.
Yeah.
Is that joint still
Do you want to
going?
say something inspiring?
Yeah, it's all about the confidence. Got Kwan.
Yeah.
There's a boy's eye.
And don't give up the high ground. Sun Tzu said that. So yeah, never give up the high ground.
Thank you for doing the interview.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoy your gig tonight and stay tuned for future gigs and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
Nice
Yeah,
one, mate.
thank you very
nice
much.
one. Nice to
Thank
meet you. Take care, man.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you, Swag.
Safe.
Well, that was Myles Newman and his band with some cool, inspiring quotes. So, I hope you all enjoyed the podcast today. I certainly enjoyed editing it and putting it out there and interviewing the band. They're absolutely great bunch, nice, genuine lot, and it was great to meet them. And I'm glad to get to see them live as well. And I would certainly want to go see them live again. They're really good live, and if you ever get the chance to see them live, people, please go see them. They're really good. Same with the other bands that are playing on that night: Kaleidoscope, Soul Underground, and Sugar Thief. But Soul Underground are an upcoming interview. Sell Up be the next interview on Crashing Podcast. Unfortunately, didn't get Sugar Thief on. I'm absolutely gutted about that, but it is what it is. With Sugar Thief, it was just I met them at the gig. It was alright, after our set, we could do the interview. Then I waited about a bit. It was getting, they says, we're going to see a bit of Myles Newman, then we can do the interview. Then it was the Myles Newman finish, heard nothing off them. It was getting on, and it was 11 something. I had to think about getting my train back home, and I was maybe not. And yeah, so unfortunately I didn't get an interview with them. And I don't know if a few people been following me for that long, but you may know I've been trying to get Sugar Thief on for a very long time, probably since when I first started podcasting. Bands like Swim Deep and Sugar Thief, I've been trying to get on for a long time, but sometimes some bands are harder to get on than others. Some bands are easier, some bands are harder, but I don't mind. Hopefully one day I will interview Sugar Thief. But I'm glad I got to interview Soul Underground and Myles Newman. Absolutely great bands. Stay tuned for the Soul Underground interview. That's going to be another short one. Then, I got some more upcoming great guests coming on Crashing In Podcast. So stay tuned, people. And hope you all enjoy your weekend. And stay tuned for the radio show tomorrow.